Worse.
Can it
There's
not?
nothing else for you to know about us. It's all out
I
there, so
know,
there's no
but-
bombshells.
Let me just say this. We've been together a long time, and I'm not bailing now. So, politics or no politics.
I would not think that that's a topic that people
What?
would still be
Why? What
discussing.
is wrong with people?
Listen, we are in a society to where we have a lot of wounded people.
Will never be a reconciliation. I think that the most that anyone could ask for at this point is for everyone to go on with their lives as they see fit and to just leave the other side alone. But at this point, there will be no chance for reconciliation.
And all of this stuff, it's going to be videoed. So all of this stuff is coming out that she's done and that she now knows that we.
Todd and his wife Julie, whom he married in 1996, have a solid and loving relationship, as anyone who has watched the TLC show Chrisley Knows Best can attest. But there is another woman in the life of the well-known American reality star who has drawn interest from viewers over the years. Teresa Terry, who is his first wife. In this video, we're going to talk about Teresa Terry, her relationship with Todd Chrisley, and much more. Also, did she say anything that jeopardized Chrisley's marriage? Stay till the end to get all the juicy information. Hey everyone, welcome back to Topish. We have some exciting stories that are full of lip-smacking delicacies. So, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. With that being said, let's begin. Todd and Teresa Terry met when Todd was 19 and Teresa was 17. They married after she became pregnant with their first child, Lindsay, at the age of 19. If Teresa hadn't been pregnant, the marriage most likely wouldn't have taken place, she claims. The South Carolina native admitted to the Daily Mail in 2014, "Most likely, we wouldn't have married if I hadn't been pregnant. But we did, and it was significant." She revealed more information about her intimate wedding, saying there were 6 guests on each side and the church was packed despite the small size of the town where we lived. Lindsay appeared in all 5 seasons of Chrisley Knows Best. Will Campbell and she had a tumultuous relationship. When she eloped with him in 2012, Lindsay was 5 months pregnant. In 2013, she gave birth to their son, Jackson. After an off-camera argument with her stepmother, she severed her relationship with her father in 2017 and quit the TV show. The marriage between Lindsay and Campbell ended in 2021, and they both have joint custody of their son. She enjoys spending time with her mother and occasionally sees her paternal grandparents. Kyle, the couple's second child, was born 2 years later. Sadly, their joy was short-lived because Teresa filed for divorce after only 7 years of marriage and disclosed that they had been apart numerous times during that time. She claimed that Todd's abuse and alcoholism were the main reasons for her decision to file for divorce. She reported him for domestic abuse in 1992, alleging that he beat her and tortured her both physically and mentally. Kyle, who was a Season 1 cast member of Chrisley Knows Best, suffers from bipolar disorder. He was let go from the show after threatening to kill his father while under the influence of drugs in 2014. Kyle severed his ties with the family, but in 2019 he was able to recover from his addiction and make amends with his father. He has stood by his father through the entire tax fraud and evasion case. She added that he made a knife-wielding death threat against her. Teresa claimed that Todd stripped her of her clothing and beat her while she was exposed with his fists. In the end, the couple received a divorce in 1996, but only a month after that, it appeared that their issues were far from resolved. At the time of their divorce, Todd walked down the aisle with Julie, who was 9 months pregnant with their son Chase. Although Teresa sought to have sole custody of both of her children, the court instead gave both parents joint custody. After that, Todd appealed for and won sole custody of his kids in 2002. Teresa implied that her ex-husband kept both children so he could offer more financial support. In 2012, Todd sued Teresa for a whopping $1 million in child support, but he was unsuccessful. While there has been a marked difference in the two ex-sweethearts' public profiles since their divorce was finalized, Todd still enjoys the spotlight and uses his reality show to expose both his personal and professional life to millions of viewers. It's even challenging to locate more than a few photographs of Teresa because she has totally isolated herself and is so fiercely private about her life. She is also not connected to any social media accounts. Aside from an exclusive interview she granted to the Daily Mail in 2014, she has stayed out of the spotlight. What exactly has Todd Chrisley's ex-wife been doing since their litigated divorce? With her husband and 2 kids, Teresa currently leads a quiet life in a rural area of Oklahoma. Who could blame her for keeping everything about her current spouse and children a secret? For more than 2 decades, the couple have been happily married. Teresa didn't hesitate to address the sexual orientation of her famous ex-husband, which has been the focus of much conjecture. She acknowledged, "I know there are reports he's gay, and I can see why." In the same interview with the Daily Mail, she continued, "But I married him and I had 2 kids with him, so obviously I don't think he's gay," when asked about her ex's sexual orientation. While the entrepreneur has repeatedly denied being gay and stated that he and his wife Julie are more flattered than annoyed by the unending allegations, her own son Kyle made the sensational claim that his father was gay and was keeping the truth from his family. Kyle also did not spare his mother. He leveled some very serious charges against Teresa. He revealed his family's dark secrets on Facebook during the Todd and Julie Chrisley tax evasion scandal in 2019. Asserting that his mother was to blame for the controversy surrounding Todd and Julie's tax evasion. He also asserted that Teresa had notified the Georgia Department of Revenue about Todd. While his father claimed that a former employee was responsible for the legal mess, his mother remained respectfully silent about the absurd claims. But in an Instagram live in November 2020, Kyle later recanted, expressed regret for making absurd accusations against his father and the rest of his family, and attributed his outbursts to drugs and alcohol. When Lindsay, who is disassociated from her father, was asked about Teresa, she responded that unlike her father or herself, her mother had never agreed to be in the spotlight, and that's why she wouldn't talk about her. Lindsay confirmed that she frequently speaks to her mom and has mandated their relationship, which goes beyond what can be said of her relationship with her father. Previously, Teresa had confessed that her bitter custody battle with Todd had prevented her from maintaining a meaningful connection with her daughter. But now the mother-daughter pair appears to be on much better terms. Let's briefly stray from the subject at hand. We are aware of a previous family split that resulted in Todd Chrisley's first wife's daughter, Lindsay Chrisley, vowing in 2021 to never speak to her father again. However, things have since improved between Todd and Lindsay, with Lindsay disclosing that their father-daughter reunion was brought on by her divorce from Will Campbell. She recalled this on the Southern Tea podcast in July 2022. After my divorce stuff had become public, my dad had written, "I'm here, I love you. Whatever's happening in your life right now, I see it. That's sort of the way we were able to get back in touch, definitely as a result of my divorce." In June 2022, Todd and Julie Chrisley were convicted on all counts of felonious bank fraud and tax evasion. Lindsay came forward and expressed her deep sadness over the decision. On June 8, Lindsay posted on her Instagram story, "I know most of you are anticipating hearing from me on my podcast as I took time to be with my family last week. I am absolutely devastated for myself, my son, and my family as a whole. The verdict isn't what I had hoped or prayed for." Although Lindsay and her family have a very tense relationship, she chose the right course of action. Please keep us in your prayers during this trying time, and I'll be back when it's appropriate. Lindsay was upset when she learned of the accusations that she had provided information to the authorities. Even her lawyer claimed that she was being harassed by the reality TV family. According to rumors, Lindsay provided the information that resulted in her father's arrest. That is untrue. She was not the information source, stated in a statement by her attorney. Lindsay has distanced herself from the Chrisley family since 2017 as a result of being the constant target of lies, harassment, and threats from her family. The things that have happened are currently being processed by Lindsay. We'll keep helping the police, and we'll pray for a fair outcome. Back on topic, it's safe to say Teresa is eager to shed the notoriety she has acquired as Todd's ex-wife after all this, especially since her ex-husband, the wealthy estate developer, has also made attempts to completely demolish her from the public perception of his life. 2 more children were born after Teresa met a new partner. The 2 other children from her prior marriage joined them in Oklahoma after they relocated to Atlanta. She stays out of the media attention focused on her ex-husband. Teresa and her new husband have 2 additional children. Away from prying eyes, the family dwells in the shadows. His name has not yet appeared in the public domain. Teresa Terry is prominently featured whenever Todd Chrisley is mentioned in any viral content because she is best known as his first wife. That ends today's video. Please leave a comment below to let us know what you think will happen next with the Chrisleys. Like and share this video to stay up to date on their progress, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Topish keeps you up to date on the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates. We'll see you in the next video.